Hi, welcome back. This is your week ahead from the 15th to the 21st of June 2026. By the time we get to the end of the week, it will be the first day of summer, the summer solstice. We'll be celebrating the sun, and there's a new moon today. Well, today, tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world. I am recording this on the 14th of June. So there's a new moon in Gemini happening right now. It'll be exact at 3:54 on the 15th, 3:54 a.m. on the 15th of June. That's British Standard Time. So sometime late Eastern Time on the 14th. Yeah. So let's get the energies. Let's get some themes. I'm using my mermaid cards today. We're going to get an oracle card theme and then move into each day's energy. All right, Spirit guys, what's the message? What's the general energy for this new week? Thank you. And we have healing. Very beautiful. Healing is the main theme, or one of the main themes that should show up for you this week, whether it's healing physical, spiritual, mental bodies, auric bodies, healing relationships, healing self-concept, you know, how you think about yourself, how you speak about yourself, healing within groups, healing the world, you know, Reiki, meditation, group meditations. You see, it's a group of mermaids coming together, celebrating the sun. You see the sun peeping out. I don't know if y'all can make out the sun peeping out from behind the clouds. So it's this general energy of in coming together, in communing with those you align with and you relate to, could bring forth some healing individually or collectively. Bottom of the deck is re-energize. So it seems as if community is part of your re-energizing or part of your healing, your energies being cleansed and flowing again. That's amazing. Re-energize at the bottom of the deck. So if there's some deep dark waters, you could be going very deep. Gemini is a mercurial sign. It's ruled by Mercury, so it could be thoughts, the way how you communicate, the way how messages coming from spirit, the way how you're receiving messages, how you're expressing yourself. We also are, I believe we're in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. It'll be in Cancer. Mercury retrograde starts officially, I think it's the 29th of June. I'm going to pop some notes to clarify those dates. But the fact that it says re-energize, and you know, Mercury retrograde is anything, it's redoing, rethinking, replanning, re-strategizing, re-energizing. So very, very fitting energy, very, very fitting messages. Move forward is at the top of the deck. So there could be some movement happening this week. For me, whatever is on the top of the deck, this is how I read. Whatever is on the top of the deck for me is the transparent energy, what you can feel, what you can see. The bottom of the deck is what's going on underneath the surface that you might be feeling but not really able to put words to it. So there is this call to move forward this week. At the heart is abundance. I love this. I'm living for this. So at the heart of all the energies going on for the week is abundance, feeling abundant. And remember, abundance doesn't always have to be about the materials. It could be the abundance of beauty in your life, the abundance of community and friendship and support in your life. Feeling great and grand within your own space. There's light and hope. All right, so don't give up now. You could be so much closer to achieving your goals and feeling how you want to feel than you might think. You know, it's like that meme that goes around where this man is in a diamond mine and he's so close. He's one hit away from hitting diamonds. He could either keep going forward or decide to turn back at the last minute, the worst possible moment. All right, so healing this week. All right, I'm going to get 5 cards out Monday through the weekend and supporting messages as well. I'm going to go further into the message with another tarot card, clarifying each card that comes out for each day in the extended reading and some more oracles at the end. If you're interested in seeing that, you can hit the link down below for my Patreon. All right, Spirit guys, what's the message for Monday? The card for Monday. What's Monday's energy for this week, please, Spirit guides? All right, we have a King of Cups, healing. Choose this energy, please. King of Pentacles. Okay. All right, my messages, ping, ping, ping. Wednesday's energy, please. Let's just get the cards out first. Wednesday's energy. We have a Queen of Wands. My word. And it's so crazy because community, lots of people on the oracle card, or lots of mermaids, merman, I don't know. I know it's people here. Thursday, please. The Four of Pentacles. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Very new moon in Gemini. We have a Nine of Cups on the surface, and at the heart is the Hierophant. Okay. Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords as your supporting cards. I like to show y'all because I feel like seeing the images together could sometimes trigger messages within you. Your intuition could pick up a message that, you know, your message I might not necessarily deliver as I'm delivering for the collective. All right, let's get into the energies. Monday, we have the King of Cups. We'll be fully in the new moon in Gemini energy. This is emotional healing, being dominating your emotions and not your emotions dominating you. Also, delving fully into your spiritual practices, using your spiritual practices. This Gemini, as I said, is ruled by Mercury. It's a very cerebral energy. Also, Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, but I feel as if Gemini is very much doing all the things. Geminis do all the things. They're busy, hands in all sorts of different pots. So your mind could be running a million miles a minute on Monday, Tuesday energy, right? New moon energy, you feel it 3 days before, 3 days after. It will really unfold over the next 2 weeks after the exact moment it goes new into position, right? So King of Cups, this is the meditation. This is the praying, moving your body, getting the energies moving. Kundalini yoga just popped in my mind. Kundalini yoga, different types of yoga, pranayama, breath work, intuition, dreams, getting enough rest so your body goes into REM so you can get the messages through your dreams. Watch out for overindulging in disassociating. So you want to have a nice balance. Okay, Gemini is an air sign, so you could be all the way up here. You need to bring that down a bit, bring some grounding into your energy. I don't know if y'all can make out, but there are fish swirling around his head, swirling around. You could be using visualization to help with your manifestations. This would be a good energy to tap into. So this is the masculine, feminine, right? The king being masculine, cups being feminine energy, kind of working together. This is, no matter what is happening around you, the swirling fish around you, you still maintain your sense of 0 point. You still maintain your sense of stability within all the emotional chaos and confusion that could be happening around you, or just feeling overstimulated in your environment. When there's so much happening around you, is there a way for you to find your zen? That's the energy of the King of Cups. Of course, when I clarify with another deck, we'll get to see how this energy opens up. This could be somebody who's very spiritual. If this is not your energy, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your space. This could be therapy, counseling, talking to a healer, connecting to a healer. Also, we have all this energy currently in Cancer still. So Jupiter, Venus is now moving into Leo, but Jupiter and Mercury are still in Cancer, which is a water sign. And we're heading into, by the end of this week, we'll be heading into Cancer season as well. So it's all the feels. Tuesday, we have the King of Pentacles. So I love how we have healing, which makes me think very much of the King of Cups. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which makes me think about that abundance card at the heart. King of Cups re-energize is also very significant. Re-energizing the King of Cups really do connect. What was at the top? Move forward. And it's so funny because this is this Poseidon or Neptune? Is this Poseidon? And so there's a lot of, as much as the feminine energy is providing the source, the masculine energy is providing the engine for all of this. So back to your King of Pentacles, very much the abundance card. Very much the abundance card. The King of Pentacles, a master manifester. This is earth energy. It's earth. You can think of this is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Practical, taking practical steps to get things going. So budgets, financial advisors, looking to see how you can invest your money, how your money can grow for you, how your money can grow while you sleep. This is writing up all your expenditures and really taking a serious look to see how you are pushing out your finances and how all of those little coffees add up. You know what I mean? That's very much the King of Pentacles. Looking at ways to multiply your income streams. He has a coin on his fingers and he's flipping it, thinking about strategies, moving slow, observing. That's the King of Pentacles. When you see it here, this is a sign. With that abundance card, this is a real sign that something's cooking. If this isn't you, this could be, like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy around you. Again, very grounded. Maybe sometimes too much so. All right, so that's the King of Pentacles energy for Tuesday. Some kind of money matters coming up. The way how you're going to deal with it is from a practical, taking practical steps, creating charts and graphs, checking markets, looking to see how you can increase your money flow. We have a Queen of Wands. So we have Cups, Pentacles, Wands, fire, earth, water. Queen of Wands here. Wednesday, you are being asked to be confident. There's no hiding. It's about being in the spotlight. This is very sensual energy as well. This is magnetism, not pushing or forcing. This is attracting things to you. This is looking beautiful. But the Queen of Wands is no wallflower. I always love to say that. She's never a wallflower. You will see her, you will notice her. This is wielding your power. So maybe on Wednesday, being Mercury ruled, is a beautiful day for magic and manifestation. Mercury is able to move through the different planes, different realms, spirit to material and back and forth. Wednesday, Mercury is connected to entrepreneurship and markets. So Wednesday, if you're looking to do some kind of money magic, money affirmations, business, career, whatever you call it in, connecting to your Queen of Wands energy would be perfect for that. This, if this is not your energy, this could be a Leo, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius in your life. Fire, and Venus has now moved into Leo. So it's interesting that we don't have the king here, we have the queen, Venus being feminine. So beauty, luxury, art, all of these things, vitality, are all connected to Venus. Queen of Wands, look good, show up, show out, attract, magnetize. Think about a beautiful flower and the bee comes to the flower. That's what we want. So Queen of Wands energy on Wednesday. Thursday, we have the Four of Pentacles. There's some balance happening. It also feels as if you be taking some kind of break from society, maybe doing something on your own. She's under a waterfall, brushing or, washing hair, look, pampering herself. Thursday could be beautiful energy for that. Maybe on Thursday, you feel as if your money feels balanced. You have all of your needs and wants covered, bills paid, food, shopping done, and you still have money that you can go buy a little dress, a little cute outfit, get your nails done, get your hair done, and there's still a little bit left or enough left to invest and some to squirrel away. Whatever that is for you, there is a sense of structure happening with your finances, with your material world. She's very there, she doesn't seem to have a care in the world, and she's very much enjoying her own space. Hydrate on Thursday. Maybe go to the beach, immerse yourself in water. If you're contemplating something or trying to work through something, water could be a part of this. Maybe a spiritual bath, a salt bath, soaking your feet, washing your head to support, your crown, clearing your crown. I feel like when you wash your hair, y'all ever notice that when you wash your hair, I don't know if it's you, but for me, sometimes I could feel so dull, or I feel like I look dull, and then wash my hair. I just wash my hair and my face starts to glow. Washing your hair is a spiritual cleanse. For me, no doubt. I'm convinced it's a form of spiritual cleansing. It's clearing your crown. Remember, hair holds a lot of energy. Not just dirt and grime, it holds a lot of energy from the different environments and people and places you've been. It's collecting, storing information. So to wash that away, to cleanse that away, it really does help clear your mind. It just makes you feel, it makes you glow. So yeah, Four of Pentacles energy, things looking balanced with the money, with the resources. Starting to build, things starting to compound, money starting to compound and grow. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have the Nine of Wands. For me, this is the boundaries card. Setting boundaries. There's a need to set boundaries. You might feel as if you need to set boundaries. You see where you need to set boundaries. I've set boundaries 5 million times because I'm saying it with purpose, right? You could be feeling a little bit defensive, some of you, or it could just be, doing all the. Now remember the 21st. So the 21st is the solstice. That's Sunday. It's also Father's Day. How interesting that the solstice, celebrating the sun, is on Sunday. So the alignments are amazing. Sunday is the day ruled by the sun. It is the first day of summer where we celebrate the sun, the solstice, and it's Father's Day, which would be the sun energy. All happening on the 21st. So I love this. So sometime during the weekend, you could be perhaps feeling defensive, feeling protective, or feeling protected, reminiscing on your father energies, dealing with father wounds, healing father wounds, maybe doing so communally. This could either be a positive day or a negative day for you. Depends on, your life experiences. And father wounds, or rather, your relationship to your father could have a very big impact on how you relate to masculine energy, how you relate to your sun energy. A lot of people with the sun in the 12th house have father wounds or father issues, or are distant from their father, or feel distant, or they had absent fathers, absentee fathers. So if you have your sun in the 12th house, this could be big energy for you coming up for whatever reason. But yeah, 9 of Wands, putting up your defenses, maybe connecting to your spiritual realm to support you in feeling protected, spiritual protection, spiritual guidance, and so on. Since the 9 is coming after the 8, because I see this volcano is about to blow, like the volcano, there is steam, there's lava coming out. It's not flowing out of the volcano, but you could see the heat coming up from the volcano. So there could be some kind of heated moment happening over the weekend, and you feel as if you need to protect yourself in some way, Actually, the merman is standing at the edge of another volcano. But yeah, I'm going to clarify. I'm going to go further into this. So again, if you're interested, you can check the link down below. Now, as far as your supporting energies, 9 of Cups, there's something beautiful happening. You have 2 9s as well, 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. And I don't know if I can't remember if I said it, but I was saying with the 9 coming after the 8, the 8 of Wands is something coming in fast, some sort of momentum. This could be love coming in, money coming in, movement, things. There's a catalyst happening, and it's like all of these wands flying through the air to hit their target. And then 9, you could be protecting it. Now, when I think back to the fact that we had abundance, still love, we had abundance at the heart. Love is right by support. That's so beautiful. We had abundance at the heart. Maybe their 9 of Wands is about protecting the rewards that are coming in. The fact that you have a King of Pentacles energy and a King of Cups and a Queen of Wands energy, your creative energies are overflowing. You feel like you have all these ideas and you turn in them. You're not just having ideas, but you're taking action on them, and it's then turning into an income stream, and you feel balanced. All these things, you feel supported by your community, and your wishes are fulfilled here with the 9 of Cups. Everything you're manifesting and cooking up, everything's brewing and coming into form. And maybe your 9 is about protecting all of that. And you know what? With your Ace of Swords here, it might be that you need to not speak on it. Don't speak on things until they manifest. And even then, you might need to protect something, okay? The Ace of Swords is also about some truth coming forward. So there could be some truth boiling underneath the surface. Whatever you are dealing with this week, it's a sense of truth. You've been asking for protection, asking for guidance, asking to see the truth, and it's going to reveal itself to you. It's also about living in your truth. The Hierophant here is about you doing things by the book. You don't have to reinvent anything. Follow what's been tried and true and established. This could be also contracts for some of you, signing contracts, making something official. The Hierophant is Taurus, so again, very grounded energy. Researching, finding the truth through research. For some of you, with this solstice coming up, and there's so much masculine energy, the sun on Sunday, celebrating the sun on Sunday, and it's Father's Day as well. For some of you, if you've been looking into some kind of ancestral, trying to find connections on family, trying to find out who your family is, who your father is, or who your father's family it was, or whatever, you could be finding that information, receiving that information, and you feel stable and balanced because it's this sense of, okay, I know who I am. Because you know who you are, who you come from, and you're not just this random person in the random world. And you realize, oh, I love these things because this ancestor loved these things, and I've inherited this gift because this ancestor had this gift, etc. It makes you feel rooted in something. It makes you feel connected to something. It makes you feel inspired to continue a legacy, to continue building on something. This story is actually really, really intricate. I'm getting so many different messages. So I'm going to keep on going on. I'm going to keep going with this message. If you're interested, hit the link down below. Otherwise, my loves, have a beautiful week. Have a happy first day of summer. Happy summer solstice. Happy new moon in Gemini. Happy Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. Happy Venus in Leo. There's so much energy. And Venus in Leo, and Leo's ruled by the sun. Y'all see how this energy is coming? I've seen so many astrologers talk about how this summer with the astrology is going to be a beautiful one. Jupiter is going to eventually move into Leo at the end of June as well. Let's celebrate the sun. Have a beautiful week, my loves. Bye.